I'm your host, The Judge. Again, no caster this week. Recenter that. There we go. No co-caster this week. He is packing to move, so it is just me. Get into bans here. Singed and Nunu out of the blue team. No one likes playing against a Singed or Nunu, for that matter. Nunu's become very strong in the jungle with his Devour and his smites, basically 2 smites in the jungle. It's huge, great play. And then purple team's gonna ban Lee Sin and Vlad. Lee Sin, strong top, strong jungle. Very good ban from them. And Vladimir, very strong top and a strong mid. And if the Vladimir builds some spell vamp, could be trouble. And then of course they're gonna ban Ari, who gets passive spell vamp, and blue team's gonna ban Elise, another strong. Elise can actually be played mid, jungle, or solo top. So good bans out of the blue team there, as well as the purple team. I guess they know what they don't want to play against tonight. Looks like blue team's gonna start with a J4 pick, classy pick. Very strong jungle, and I know I'm saying strong jungle a lot, but that's what I'm seeing. A lot of jungle picks coming out. And he can be played solo top, of course. Maybe even support if you wanted to try that, but I don't know about that one. And then purple team's going to come back with a Volibear pick. Volibear can be a very aggressive support, of course. And it looks like they might have been going for an Ashe pick, but they might just try to be mix up their opponents here. Throw them off their game. Catch them off guard here. So we'll see what the pick actually is. And it looks like they're going to lock in Thresh, another strong support. Thresh, also ADC in my opinion. He can be very strong as an ADC with that Flay passive. But probably going to be a support Thresh. Blue team comes back with their ADC pick of Caitlyn. And it looks like they might switch over to MF. And they've already locked in their support of Sona. Unless that's going to be a mid Sona, but I highly doubt that. Pretty sure we're going to see that God tier as a support Sona. Classic maneuver. And Misfortune. Strong ADC. Unless, of course, MF goes mid. I've seen it done before. It's a bit trolly, so you never know. And purple team looks like they might pick Caitlyn instead, with Kennen probably solo top. Ooh, switch to Rise. I'm wondering if they're gonna switch back at the last second here. Kennen a very strong top. I've been seeing a lot of Kennen play lately, and it hurts. You get that Zonya's there with her ult, his ult, whatever you want to. Kennen's a chick in my opinion, but get Kennen in there, bust out the ult, and then Zonya's, you're untouchable with that ult going off. It's ridiculous. It's a good combo. I'm surprised that we didn't see a Kennen ban go out, but they did switch over to Rise at the last second there, so we don't need to be too worried about that. It might be a solo top Rise with we'll have to see what happens here. It could be a solo top Rise, could be a mid Rise, you never know. Blue team's final picks are going to be potentially Katarina. No, switching over to Orianna. Wondering if that's gonna stay. It is. Looks like the Orianna has been locked in, and a Yorick pick. Give it a second. Give it 5 seconds and we'll see if that sticks as well. And a last minute switch to Shen. Shen's got that map control and those huge telly gangs. They're solid. It's a good choice out of for blue team, definitely. If you don't see that Shen ban, you might as well pick him up. As long as you have someone who can play him, of course. And the final pick for purple team, King. He's been playing in a lot of these games lately. Actually, a lot of these people have. I recognize some names here. And looks like King might just lock in the Riven. Give him a second though, you never know. Could switch it last second. What? And it does look like they're going to, in fact, lock in Riven. Good pick, of course. And it looks like there's going to be some trading going on. It looks like King is actually going to be the ADC. And they just wanted to make sure they got it. Even though I don't think they had too much to worry about with that second pick ADC out of blue team. But we will be turning off these troll faces in just a moment here. Once we see who... or once we get down to the 3-minute delay. We will turn that off and see what everyone's doing. I don't think it'll matter too much at this point, but we'll wait until the load screen before we do that. And we are safely at the load screen now. And let's go ahead and turn those off. Blue team has got J4 in the jungle. Definitely a misfortune in the bottom lane with that support from Sona. With that barrier flash, it's classic. It's used a lot. And then of course Shen is going to be solo top with that teleport, and Orianna in the middle with flash ignite. Classic plays. I expect to see some good ganks coming out of the Shen into the bottom lane, as well as from this J4. They can just set up the plays left, right, and center, and I'm looking forward to it, let me tell you. With purple team picking their Volibear as the jungle this time around, and Thresh support it looks like, with of course the Caitlyn as the ADC, again flash barrier, classic, and flash exhaust out of Thresh. And they've got, it looks like their solo top should be Riven, I would think, with Ryze in the mid. I wasn't sure if Ryze would go mid or top with that teleport. I kind of thought top because of the distance. He would benefit from being able to get back to his lane so fast, but I suppose teleport can also be used for the sweet ganks, right guys? As well as, and Riven's pretty much just a solo top champion. I don't really expect to see Riven anywhere but the top lane, as that would be silly. Unless, of course, she was jungling, but there's no smite there, and Volibear's clearly jungling. So it looks like it should be a good game. We're going to get started in just a minute here. Going to throw out some predictions here. Based on the team comps, I'm thinking blue team's going to have some pretty good... They definitely have the best gank potential that I can see so far. Shen's basically got 2 teleports. He can get around the map, no problem. And J4's Cataclysm, he'll just hop in on people and start dunking left, right, and center. It looks like they've got a really good team comp, and they've got the Orianna to suck people in as well. And Sona, they've got a lot of crowd control, and a lot of directed ults. Sona's ult, of course, straightforward, along with Misfortune's good combo there. Shen, yeah, again, ganks left, right, and center with the J4 ganks. And Orianna's ball pull. Purple team, their ults don't synergize quite as well in my opinion, but they do have quite a strong team. That Volibear is going to just plow through things. And Thresh support is always fun to see. I love watching Lantern Jukes and plays like that. It's a lot of fun to watch a good Thresh play. And we're actually just about to start here, so I'm going to go ahead and turn that off while this loads. And we will watch this. The loading screen. I know, thrilling stuff. Loading screen boss is pretty overpowered as it is. And it looks like we've got... Ooh. Human Rise. Now that's an old school skin. And a rare skin. I rarely see that, but that's sweet that we get to see a skin like that in a game today. That's always fun to see classic skins like that. And we've got Sub-Zero Shen. I know you're going to say, oh, that's Frozen Shen, but he looks like Sub-Zero. Come on, we've all played Mortal Kombat. It's clearly who he's based off of. And looks like someone likes TPA, picking up the TPA skins. I actually kind of like that Orianna skin. It looks pretty good. Not much else. We got one diamond player on the purple team there. A couple silvers and a gold. 4 silvers and a gold on top. And some unranked players on purple there. So the teams are looking fairly balanced. Honestly, I'm not sure what league these guys are in this year, but you never know, right? I'm sure these guys are all going to play their hardest tonight and give it their all. And it looks like we are just waiting on Riven and Misfortune to connect. To finish loading at least on mine. It should be done any second here. Looks like someone bought the new Udyr skin as well. Actually, I haven't seen that skin played as much as I thought I would when it came out. Not sure if anyone else has noticed the same or not, but positive that would see more gameplay for sure. It's a pretty cool skin, but $20 for a skin is a lot. I suppose if Udyr is your main, though, you don't really mind, right? And here we go, 100%. And load. Load. There we go. Alrighty. Throw that on and we will start the game. Looks like Sona's definitely put some points into her into the support talent tree with that Biscuiteer and the extra ward, and that is definitely going to help them early game. It looks like she's going to pick up a vision and a sight ward as well, with Thresh doing the same, just minus the Biscuiteer.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Wondering if purple team's looking for an invade here, or if they're just going to guard. Looks like they're watching for one, and they might pick up the kill on this MF actually. No, they're going to let her go. They're just going to poke at her a bit. Maybe send her back. Yeah, it looks like MF's going to leave. That's probably for the best. She doesn't want to start. Too low health. Took a couple hits there from the Volibear and the Caitlyn. Looks like Caitlyn's going to pick up her trap first, which is a classic play. Usually I see Caitlyn's take the Piltover Peacemaker first, but the traps are good. They can prevent early ganks, or at least help warn you of the early ganks. It looks like Orianna's just watching this bush while Riven dances the night away.
Minions have spawned.
And Riven's gonna be out. Go probably for the best. Go heal up and ooh, Thresh hits the chain there. Looks like just a bit of harassment going on. Poking on the Orianna. Orianna's gonna go back to her lane though. Maybe go help out on blue buff here. Watch for invades and ganks, but I don't think anything's coming. Looks like we're just going to have a classic jungle start. Volibear might get his blue before J4 does. He did have quite a bit more help. He did. He picked it up first. That won't be too bad. J4 is really good in the jungle. Strong. And I'm looking forward to seeing some good plays come out of that guy. Some generic pushing happening bottom. Nothing too serious so far. We're only 2 minutes in. Just some poking, a little bit of pushing. Trying to get some farm up. Looks like Shen's ready to fight this Riven already. But he's dropped below 50%. Riven's popped a potion, so she's healing up. Bottom lane is pushing back here. Blue bottom, that is pushing back. And it looks like Riven's going to try and fight. I thought she might try and take that Shen down already. But Volibear is actually coming up for a gank already up top. And I'm wondering if he's going to get a kill here. It could be really good play on his part. And we're waiting. The camera says there's something happening. Here comes the charge from Volibear. Flips him. There's the stun from the Riven. Looks like they might get the kill early. Gets knocked back, and Riven picks up the kill with the help of Volibear. Huge gank potential from that Volibear with the flips. You got to watch yourself when there's a Volibear in the jungle for sure. And with that Riven stun combo, that was a huge play. Huge play, very well done. Shen's teleporting back top. He doesn't want to miss out on too much farm and let Riven push too hard on that tower. But Caitlyn's taking her Piltover Peacemaker already, but she might get shut down here. She's not going to. She made it out. Very little health, though. Looks like she placed that trap right under the Misfortune, and it was a good play on her part. It looks like Volibear is going in for a gank on mid as well, and I'm wondering how this will play out for him. This Volibear is getting his ganks early. He's going in, but it looks like Orianna's going to make it out no problems. And it looks like Volibear's still going to wait around for a bit, but Orianna's poking at him, trying to get him out of the lane. Doesn't like being camped. Who does? J4 is going to pick up the rude dudes there. Looks like Thresh is either trying to bait them with the B or actually leave. But Riven's going to fight the Shen some more. She's trying to put on the early pressure and shut Shen down a bit, because you don't want to get Shen fed. He'll just start snowballing on you like most bruisers. And with how tanky he can get, it's a good thing that she's trying to shut him down so soon. Caitlyn and Thresh are really pushing in on this MF. I'm not sure. Volibear's coming around for a gank, and I'm not sure if Sona and J4's down here as well. Looks like they're trying to fight this, or at least put some pressure on them so that they back off a bit. Hopefully get that J4 out of lane. And Shen goes in on this Riven, but Riven is Riven might drop here. There's a bit of a heal coming out. Shen flashes. Riven has her potion up, and Shen just about picks up the kill on that Riven. Riven makes it out. She might want to back off, though, because Shen, he doesn't fear that tower, but he might get dunked for it. He gets dunked. Shen goes down. Got a bit too greedy there, and I thought for sure if he went in on that Riven, that would be it, but she had enough health from those potions, and she just managed to take him down. Shen's got to be a bit careful. Riven's starting to get fed. It looks like she might be going for a brutalizer here with her 2 swords and 2-0-0. She better just keep her cool. Don't get too cocky, you know? Ryze is throwing some wards down here. Not too much action in the middle lane. Bottom lane's poking. Thresh left. He's on his way back, though. He picked up some... looks like he got some vision and some Philosopher's Stone. And there it is, the Brutalizer out of Riven. And it looks like Volibear's on his way top for a gank as well. They're really trying to shut the Shen down. They don't want to see him get too strong late game. And I can't really blame them. Orianna's poking a bit on this this Ryze, but Ryze is coming back. You gotta watch that Ryze. He can get pretty tanky. And Riven looks like she doesn't even need help on the Shen. There's the ult out of the Riven already with the ult. The Ignite takes down Shen. That's 3-0 for the Riven, and she is not having too many problems. With that early gank out of the Volibear, she is just starting to snowball here, ladies and gentlemen, and it's looking really good. It looks like Volibear is now counter-jungling, in fact. And J4 is coming around to fight the dog, and Volibear is going to... He doesn't care. Volibear don't care. And Orianna's coming up as well to help out the J4. Maybe try and steal this blue buff from the Volibear. Maybe even take the Volibear down. There's the ult out of Orianna. Volibear's passive goes off. J4 takes the blue buff. Volibear comes in. He's got plenty of health down this J4. J4 drops. Ryze picks up the kill. They're going to pick up the kill on this Orianna too, it looks like. Here comes the Shen ult though. Might not get it. Shen ult plus Orianna's ball, but it's not enough to defend against the Ryze damage. That Ryze AP, you got to be careful. And Riven's just walking by this tower. She doesn't even care at this point. She's not overly concerned here. She stuns him, hits him once, and just walks away. There's the ult out of the MF, but to no avail. Only hits the Caitlyn one time. And not too much damage from one shot. Thresh is now back in the lane here. Picked up some more wards, it looks like, some more health pots. And looks like Volibear is trying to offer blue buff to Ryze, and Ryze is currently leaving. Can't really blame him at this point, though. He did just pick up a couple kills, and that's sweet money. Riven's going in on this this Shen again. He just doesn't care. He or she just does not care. And it looks like J4 is coming in for a gank as well. And I'm not sure if Riven's aware. But we'll wait and see what happens. Riven's being out. She's in that bush. And she's just going to leave. So it looks like she was quite aware. Ooh, she fakes him out. She doesn't actually leave. Might be trying to bait this Shen in. I'm not entirely sure. Looks like J4 is leaving as well. Here comes the Riven with the ult. There's the stun onto the Shen. Ooh, the ult goes off. Her secondary ult, the launch attack, that's what I'm going to call it. And does minimal damage to the Shen there. She's not aware that the J4 is there, but she does pick up the kill. She might make it out. She might just make it out here. She can juke around this J4 a bit. Ooh, nice jukes, but it's not going to be enough. There's the stun, but J4 picks up the kill and shuts her down. Purple team's now pushing on the bottom. Orianna's come down here to help him out. Throwing the ball around like a champ. There's the stun from Sona. There's the ball. Pulls in the Caitlyn. Caitlyn goes down. They don't know the Volibear's here, and Volibear has had enough of this. He wants to take... He's out for blood now. Thresh is here. He's here to support, but Shen teleports in, and we now have 4 bottom. Thresh and Volibear might want to get out here. Volibear is going to stand back and take some while Thresh runs away. Throws out the lantern for the Volibear. And it looks like they're both going to get away just fine. Sona's going to leave. Probably heal up a bit. And that's probably for the best. That's probably for the best. Looks like Orianna's going to go back mid and get some of her farm up, as she has been ganking bottom. And as you all know, when you gank, you're missing out on CS. Current standings, though, purple team is ahead by 3 kills and about 1.1k, about 0.9k gold actually. J4 trying to counter jungle there. Ryze comes and puts an end to it. J4 is concerned he's being chased, but he's not. Little secret. He's not getting chased. Riven looks like she's going to do some dirty farming here behind the tower. While Shen is distracted with the minions at the tower. Classic maneuver. Ryze pokes at this Orianna. Does a decent amount of damage, but not enough to scare Orianna off. She's going to stay in her lane. She's going to stand her ground. It's going to be Tom Petty. You can stand her up at the gates of hell, but she won't back down. I'll tell you that much. But she is going to leave now, and that's probably for the best. Pull a Goldar and tactically retreat so that she does not feed this purple team. Purple team starts to slow down on their kills a bit, but this proxy farming from Riven is working wonders for her. She's just sitting back and getting farmed now. Looks like J4 might go in on this Volibear, but Volibear is just going to leave. J4 is going to pick up the rest of the dogs. And looks like he might go for rude dudes now. Orianna's on her way back to the lane. So he's not too concerned about picking up or defending the tower. Orianna's right there. Riven's really pushed up in this lane now, and she's 2 levels ahead of her lane opponent. She's dealing huge damage to this Shen. Shen better watch himself. However, there is a gank from this J4. There's the Cataclysm. Goes out. Orianna throws the ball, ults, but pulls him out. However, J4 stabs at him and picks up the kill. But Volibear is in mid, so he's going to cover that. And it looks like Riven has no fear of this tower. And she's going to pick up another kill on that Shen. Thresh and Caitlyn, however, are going to bully this Sona a bit. And I don't think Sona's going to be able to make it out, unfortunately. She broke her ult out, but it wasn't enough. This Caitlyn and Thresh might be able to pick up this kill on the Misfortune. But they don't want to get too greedy. They don't. J4 is going in on this Riven, and Riven might just get dunked here. We'll see what happens. Ooh, flash away. She might get out here. There's the stab from the J4, and Riven does not make it out. After all that hard work, bullying her lane, picking up that kill, she gets dunked on by the J4. Good ganks out of that J4. I like seeing it. Like it a lot. Looks. I thought Thresh for sure was going to be out, but looks like they're going to stick around and bully their lane a bit more. Keep the pressure up. Make sure Misfortune try and shut her down from some of this CS while it's under a tower. Ryze is going to go in on this Orianna, but I don't think he's going to pick up the kill. Misfortune flashes in. There's the pull from the Thresh. Thresh gets dunked on there by the combo here, and Misfortune might just pick up this kill. Nope, looks like she's going to let it go. Not too worried about it. And J4 is going to pick up this blue buff. Oh, give it to Orianna, actually. That's probably a good play. Unless she got that from Ryze. No, it looks like J4 gave it to her. That's a good play. In my honest opinion. And, P.S. I'm not Ice Trooper for anyone watching, if you're not in chat. I am the judge. And it looks like Purple Team takes down the turret up top, with Blue Team taking down the turret in the bottom lane. Riven gets ganked here. She's going to pick up the kill on, what's his dingles there? But he gets shut down by, she gets shut down by the J4 there, but Ryze is going to pick up the kill. Teleported in and dunked all over that. Dunkin' Donuts. Good plays, definitely, but it looks like Purple Team came out a bit ahead there. And it looks like Caitlyn's going to keep bullying this MF. And I don't know that MF can 1v1 her as well as Caitlyn can with those headshots. Purple Team's going to potentially try and get the kill on that Orianna, but here comes the snipe. Doesn't quite pick up the kill on Misfortune, I believe. Misfortune's got about one hit left. But the tower's worth more at this point. She doesn't want to dive it. Not sure where Thresh is. Oh, he beat out. Okay. So you got to be careful. And Volibear is right there. And it looks like he's out for blood here. And it looks like Caitlyn's going to come in and... Ooh, there's the ult. Here comes the teleport from Shen. And getting taunted under that tower is not a good thing for the ADC. Gets shut down there by the Shen teleports. Huge play. I love seeing teleport plays like that, guys. I love seeing it. J4 comes in, and it looks like Orianna's here as well. The ball goes off. Ryze is running away. Volibear's running away. Ryze is 50%. Orianna's almost dead here. Ryze might be... Ryze might have been able to pick up a kill there if he turned a bit sooner. Volibear needs to get the heck out of here for sure. He is low, and his passive has been popped. So he needs to get out. Well, to get good. And it looks like Riven's just going to keep on with the split push. She's going to stay in her lane, and she's just going to keep hitting towers. While Blue Team picks up the Dragon. Will it be worth it, though? Tower for Dragon? I don't know, guys. I think tower's worth a bit more there. I don't think... Yeah, Orianna's not going to make it in time, unfortunately.
Blue Team has slain the dragon.
Blue Team does pick up Dragon, and Riven doesn't have a lot of fear of this Orianna. You got to be careful with that ball, but Riven doesn't look like she's too concernicus right now. She's got that Bloodthirster and her Brutalizer, and she is just ready to play. Looks like we might see a... Ooh! There goes the ult from Misfortune. Unfortunate miss, though. That was definitely some misfortune on her part. Here comes the teleport from Shen, and it's going to save that Sona's life. Great play from the Shen there. Thresh comes in. There's the Lantern. Lantern goes down. J4's coming around, but so is Rise. And it looks like we might just have a team fight here with Orianna and Riven missing, but Riven is currently split pushing the lanes. And I think that's, as long as this purple team can keep blue team busy long enough. It looks like blue team is being out though. And I'm not sure if Riven's aware of that. She better be careful. Tower's worth it, but is dying under the tower worth it? I'm not sure. She's going to get a few good hits in, and she's got to be careful now. She does have pretty decent escape, though. Riven is one of those champions that can run. Much like Volibear or Yi. She can just get out of there. And you really got to... you got to be careful. Split pushing is great and all, but... you gotta be careful, but it looks like when blue team left, it gave purple team the opportunity to push down this tower. And I think they're gonna pick it up no problem. They're gonna focus that down and they don't really care. I'm hoping to pick up the kill on the Sona, but they're not going to. Caitlyn makes it out of that Cataclysm, no worries. The barrier goes off. There's a trap. Caitlyn is almost down. J4 picks up double kill there. Very good play, and purple team picks up a kill on the Orianna in mid, 2v1. Crazy plays going on here. I'm liking this. They're going to get these minions off the tower, and it looks like they might try and push down mid. Riven might go back to her lane, though. Player seems to love the split push, and you got to be careful in the split push. Sometimes you overcommit your resources to a team fight, and you lose towers in a lane. You just got to watch that. Sometimes you think you're going to get the split push, and you get ganked out of nowhere, 5v1. So you really got to have some map awareness, some wards down. You got to watch what the other team's doing, got to watch what your team's doing, and you got to play it. And it looks like this Riven, she's going to try and 1v1 the Shen, but Shen is getting way too tanky for her. Even though she's dealing huge damage to him. Shen is he's a beast right now. Oh, there's the shield from the Riven. There's the stun. Goes down. She does get taken out. It looks like Shen burnt his flash on that, though. He was ignited, but he makes it out. With just a smidgen of health. And it looks like Thresh is going to clean up some of these wards, cut down on Blue's vision. Wards win games, guys. Said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. You know? Wards are good for economy. You may think, oh, that guy's spending money on wards, but you know what? He's spending his money on wards and then picking up kills. It's huge. It's a Cataclysm goes down on this Rise. Rise gets double ulted actually, and just kind of dunked on from this Orianna and this J4. There was the hoop, and Orianna just put that ball in. Swish. Nicely done. Looks like Volibear's going to come and defend the lane along with Caitlyn and Thresh. Thresh tosses out the Lantern there for a bit of a shield, help pick up some of these CS, not take so much damage. And J4 is going to stick around. Riven is coming in, though. Looks like Shen might go for the split push on the top while purple team is busy. Thought Volibear might try and tank that tower, but with two of them there and MF leaving, possibly coming mid. Sona coming up mid, it looks like. Some backup. Might be good. Might be good times. Have a bit of a lull here. Looks like that Riven picked up a Last Whisper as well in her build there. That's pretty solid. That's going to slice through Shen's armor, and she's going to come up. I'm not sure if she's going to catch him before he B's out. She's more worried about the minions on the tower. It's probably a good play, just in case. There's the Mia from the top lane. Shen is just building really tanky. He's got a lot of health. He's got that Sunfire Cape. And he is just the Ninja Tabby. He's ready to go. Interesting. The Misfortune picked up a black Cleaver. Pretty early instead of getting a Bloodthirster or an Infinity Edge. A more classic ADC item. But I guess with Thresh's passive armor, it's not a bad thing to pick up. That'll help cut through it, no problem. I personally would have preferred to see a Last Whisper. but who knows? Oh, Shen's gonna run into this this Volibear. Volibear's not too concerned though. He's not gonna fight it. His team is pretty much all there with Riven pushing top. It looks like Sona and Shen are gonna go up and defend it. A little bit of a poke battle going on there in mid. And it looks like purple team's gonna pick up Dragon. There's the ult from the Misfortune. It's gonna clean up those minions and not deal too much damage to Volibear. Blue team might come in and steal this Dragon. J4 gets chained. Purple team picks up the Dragon. J4 goes in, but it might be too late for him. He gets flipped around, slowed. Shen's teleporting in though. There's the ult from J4. This could turn around the match. There's the ult from Riven. Looks like they're trying to shut down that Sona. Misfortune picks up a kill, but gets shut down in the process. Riven throws out a secondary ult ability, but she gets shut down as well. This might turn around the game, ladies and gents. This could just end it right here, right now. That ult from the Orianna there, secure that kill. That was a huge ult. I wasn't sure where the Caitlyn was going to go after that, honestly. But good play. Definitely great teamwork there out of blue team. They've come back for sure. They are now 16-13. They're still slightly behind on gold, but that's mostly due to the towers. They're behind 2 towers here. But they should be able to get a tower pushed, I hope. But we'll see. We will see how this turns around. We got 2 mid, we got the Thresh and the Rise here. Misfortune's just going to be a little careful. Stick back in her turret. Doesn't want to get pushed too hard alone like that. And now Caitlyn knows where the Sona is. There's the chain from the Thresh. And he is just keeping that Misfortune right under that tower. But blue team picks up the tower, and MF's ult goes off and picks up that Thresh kill as well. There's the dunk from the J4 there. And it looks like blue team is turning this around. Late game, these guys are just getting tankier and tankier and more beastly. And they have now caught up in towers as well and pulled ahead in gold by about 1k. The ult went off from the Caitlyn there on the Misfortune, but did not pick up the kill, which is unfortunate for her. It looks like J4 was trying to steal red buff before anyone got there, but Caitlyn's a bit out of place here, and it looks like she's going to get shut down. As blue team is still trolling around these jungles, getting the kills, and I'm liking what I'm seeing. What can I say? Blue team is really working as a team now, and it's good to see. I love seeing great team play. Thresh goes in with the chain and tries to pull Sona out of the fight to keep those heals off. Here comes the teleport from Shen, and it goes off, and it doesn't look like anyone's going to die there, including that Sona. I thought for sure Thresh was going to pick that up. Shen goes in, but there's that ult from, or not ult, Riven's ult, but Riven's shield goes off. Rise is going to pick up the kill on the Orianna, and Shen is trying to focus down this Riven, but with 3v1 here, it's not going to happen. Riven just gets those shields off consecutively and saves herself. Really good playing from purple team. They're trying to come back from this. I like seeing it. They are still behind 4 kills, but they're not behind by too much gold here, by about 0.8, 0.7-ish, who knows, 0.9 maybe. Math, it's that new math. At any rate, we're 27 minutes in here, and we are seeing some pretty decent builds. This Riven she hasn't built her Brutalizer into anything yet. I'm not sure what she's going to do with that. I'm probably thinking Black Cleaver will help her out quite a bit here and give her some survivability as well. So, should be seeing that go down pretty quick. And Rise, he's got his rod. It looks like he's going like an AP tank. The more mana he has, the better. And he's got a bit of MR there with the Spirit Visage plus some healing bonuses. If he's got any sort of spell vamp, I'm not sure. I haven't played Rise personally. And Caitlyn with that Inf Edge and the Last Whisper as well. Looks like she's got a Rad Scythe, so I'll probably see that build into a Bork, most likely, or a Bloodthirster. We'll have to see how that goes. Misfortune has already picked up her Bork, and classic boots from both the ADCs. That's basically all you see on ADCs. And classic support builds out of both the Thresh and the Sona. Looks like almost exactly the same, except with the Bulwark being on the J4 instead on a blue team there. As long as one team's got a Bulwark, it's all good. I love seeing the Bulwark. I love using the Bulwark. It's a good item. And I'll lock it out of the J4 as well. I've heard rumors that Locket is going to build out of Aegis instead now. Removing Runic from the game and just giving basically Locket all of the items, or all of the abilities from an Aegis. But I'm not sure if that was just rumor or if it's actually going to happen with the next patch. Also hoping Lucian's in the next patch. Looks like there might be a fight happening mid. The ult goes off for Misfortune, but looks like Orianna is going to get shut down. The blue team comes in, but it might be too late. It is now 4v3. It is actually 4v4. That's my bad. I can't count. Cataclysm goes off. Flash out from the Caitlyn. Volibear might drop. Volibear goes down. Looks like blue team's just getting far too tanky for purple team to deal with at this point, even with all their armor cutting abilities and items. But Riven comes in and she just cuts down Shen, no problem. The ult goes off from Caitlyn. Riven's trying to chase this. There's the flash goes off, and it looks like she's going to pick up the kill from... Ooh, J4 comes in, but he misses the knock-up, and Riven picks up the kill. She might also pick up the kill on this J4. She's chasing hard. She's got the dashes. She picks up the kill on the J4 there, burns her Ignite just in case. And a huge turnaround in that team fight. I thought for sure blue team had that, and it looks like purple team's going to push down this tower with little to no resistance. It looks like blue's only got Orianna and Sona up, and they aren't too much of a threat to this Riven. This Riven is just snowballing harder and harder. She's currently 10-5-3. She's picking up the kills. She's playing like a champ. This game is very back and forth, ladies and gentlemen. I'm really liking what I'm seeing. These are some really balanced teams here. And it looks like purple team's going to try and pick up this dragon buff. Dragon buff. You don't get a buff from dragon anymore. You used to in old 3s, but you don't anymore. But they're going to pick up the gold. I guess gold's kind of a buff. And they are... Purple team is ahead by 4k now. Orianna throws her ult out, but it's not going to be enough. She just gets 5 ganked there. Sorry, 4 ganked. I didn't realize Riven was down bottom here. Caitlyn's going to poke at this tower here while the J4 and Sona are distracted by the minions. It looks like Shen's trying to take down this top tower, and he's going to take it down without too much concern. But Rise is here to try and dunk on him. Throw some Timbits at him. Timbits are donut holes for anyone not Canadian from Tim Hortons. And you can dunk them in coffee, of course. So that's why I said Timbits. At any rate... looks like this Caitlyn's going to pick up a red buff, and Thresh is going to get some souls. How many souls does Thresh have, actually? Looks like Volibear might be out of place here, but Riven's coming in. She's got herself a GA now, and she's going to go in on this J4. Doesn't look like too hard. She's going to wait for her team to show up. There's the snipe from Caitlyn, but it does not pick up any kills, unfortunately. Thresh souls, that's what I want to see. Do. It's alright, it looks like he has 110 souls. It's pretty decent. I guess you don't need to be too concerned, though. Maybe, is that only 10? I can't really read that. Sorry, guys. At any rate, it doesn't matter. The Thresh is doing very well. Actually, both teams are doing very well here. It's 21-21 with turrets tied and purple team ahead by a little bit of gold. Not too much, though. About 3k. Not even 3k, actually. Looks like purple team wants to get Baron, but that might be a bit risky with all of blue team up. Maybe they're just clearing out wards so that they can take it a bit safer when it comes down to it, when they need to. J4 picks up the red buff. Looks like purple team might be waiting for a gank here. They don't have a ward in that bush anymore. They're waiting for something to happen here. There's the ball from Orianna. Volibear chases him down but does not get the engage. But blue team is coming in now. They're ready to fight. Purple team is kind of split here. They're running away. I'm not sure if they're setting up for something or trying to separate blue team. I'm not entirely sure what they're going to do here. Blue team is sticking together and working as a solid crew. You can't see me, but I did like a solid fist. Working solidly. There's the engage from the J4, the Cataclysm, and the ult. Three ults go off there, actually. Plus the Thresh ult, but it doesn't do much when you're trapped in that Cataclysm. Dancing around, getting shot at by Misfortune. And this could very well end the game for purple team here. Shen's going to pick up the kill on the ADC. And I think blue team needs to take down this tower. Volibear is going to run back and heal up a bit. And I think purple team's going to take down this inhib as well. Volibear and Riven are ready to fight, but they don't want to run in there 2v4 here and get themselves pooped on. Because it's not a good thing. No one likes being pooped on. And I noticed we're getting more and more viewers, so hey guys, thanks for joining us tonight. Looks like blue team's going to pick up some Baron buff. Unless, of course, Riven and Volibear have anything to say about that. They might try and shut it down. Ooh, a little bit late from the Riven ult. Their best bet now, I'd say, is to hang back and defend a bit. Try and burn out blue team's Baron buff. But they might just go for a push here, one last push, and no, it looks like they're gonna back off. Probably not a bad play. Like I said, they wanna time that Baron buff out. They don't want to fight right now. They are now behind 3 kills and a little bit of gold, not too much, and a tower as well. And the inhib, jeez. Blue team really came back there. This game has been very back and forth. I think this has been one of the longest matches I've casted, excluding the paused ones, of course, where I'm sitting there waiting for a half hour and the match has already ended, and the game just glitched. But this has been a very good match. These players are on their game today. They want to play good, and they hope they play good, and I think they're playing pretty good tonight. And you know, man, they go out there and they give it 110%, and they really give it everything they've got. And I think they're playing really good. blue team's gonna pick up a dragon buff while they have Baron. That's tons of money. And looks like purple's gonna pick up a red buff here. Give it to a Volibear, but blue team wants this tower.
Purple team's turret has been destroyed.
They need more towers, I guess.
Purple team's turret has been destroyed.
Sorry about that, guys. Pick up there. There's the ults going off. Sona ults, the Misfortune ults. I did say earlier that all these ults, all their ults are going to work very well together. They have huge ult synergy, and I love seeing it. I love seeing a team play with ult synergy. It's a lot of fun, and it's always a good time. And they're just cutting through that armor that Volibear's got there. Ribbon picks up the kill on the J4, and they might pick up the kill on the rest. This could be an ace. Ooh! Misfortune's going to drop, though, from the tower shots. Purple team loses another turret from minions. It looks like a Nexus turret, in fact. Jeez, gosh dang, guys. Blue team is really giving her tonight. And looks like Sona's going to go clean up some wards here. Use her sight to fix that up. And in my opinion, if that's what you're doing with your elixir, whatever that thing's called, with the eye, I can't even think about it right now. You're making your money back, so it's worth it in the long run, if you ask me. Caitlyn's up here solo top. I'm wondering if there's going to be a gank coming in from the blue. Doesn't look like it, but she might want to be careful. Looks like Volibear is going to retreat here and heal himself up a little bit. Oriana's going to go up top and get some CS. The CSs in this game are looking really good. At 40 minutes, Misfortune has 321. But Riven, most CS in the game with 346. That's huge. That is a lot of CS. Oh, thank you. Yes, it's Oracle's elixir. Thank you very much, War Camels. I am watching the chat, by the way. So if I forget something or can't think of the name, feel free to yell at me. It's all good. It looks like Purple's trying to defend this top tower. They're pinging it. They might want to be careful, though. Blue team is all there. With Volibear, Thresh, and Caitlyn coming in immediately.
Purple team's turret has
Rise
been
trying to...
destroyed.
Blue team picks up that turret, though. Not too concerning. Ribbon comes in, and Ribbon is just... deals so much damage. There goes the ult from the Misfortune, but GA goes off on Riven. She gets right back up, and they might pick up a kill on this J4. It looks like they're going to. J4 jumps into their base. He's running around. He's juking around. And he drops, unfortunately. Great juking from him, though. And that was almost an ace. It looks like just Shen is left. Purple team just needs to get some farm now and pull another maneuver like that, and they might just have this in the bag. This game is incredible. Since we're waiting for anything exciting, I'm going to mention Game4Glory.net right here, right now, in the middle of the match. Play games, win money, play for free. Make a free account. They have free games all week, guys. Well, not all week. Not every day. But most days. So, head there. I'm sure after this, Zot will have links to all that jazz. So you can thank her later. And Caitlyn's going to be out here, get some CS, push that lane a bit. They know she's in that bush, but Caitlyn is gone already. And Misfortune has that Guardian Angel as well. Caitlyn looks... Yeah, there's the Bilgewater, so she's definitely going for her Bork. She has built a thing there. Phantom Dancer, that's the one. So that's going to increase her attack speed. But, no Bloodthirster. I do like to see Bloodthirsters, what can I say? I think they're an amazing ADC item. But not being... I don't usually play Caitlyn. I usually buy it when I do, but it's not very often, so I don't really know the best on her. There goes the ults. So many ults going off here. Riven's ult, Shen's ult, Orianna's ult, all sorts of ults. Caitlyn picks up the kill on Orianna. Riven goes down. Her Guardian Angel was not up this time around, unfortunately. Blue team, Shen goes in. Holy, so much damage going on for blue team, and this might be GG, ladies and gentlemen, if they can pick up this Rise kill. He does have the Guardian Angel, but I don't think he'll be enough to defend the whole base by himself. Shen is leaving. He is fairly low, and he does want to watch that Rise. There's the base ward coming in, and the teleport from the Shen. So he's already back in the base, full health. And look at that. He's already got his home guard was still on there. Teleported straight from the fountain. There's the taunt from the Shen. And Misfortune's just going to pick up all sorts of kills here. Tower kills. Many kills. And that's a good game, ladies and gentlemen. Purple team looked like they were about to come back there, but blue team just whipped it out and slapped it all over purple team's face. They were just ready to win, I guess. I'm not sure if they were toying with them or if they just got the upper hand there. But their ults did synergize extremely well, and that synergy can be deadly. It can be deadly. What more can I say about it? Great playing from both teams. Definitely, it was back and forth there for a while. Purple team's only 2 kills behind and 3K gold, not even 2.1. And getting some comments on what I said there. I liked it. Hoping you guys liked it too. But yeah, guys. So unfortunately, I have to work tonight. I've been on vacation for the past 2 weeks, but I have to work tonight. So what are you gonna do? At any rate, remember, guys, Game4Glory.net. Head there. Play some games. Win some money. Can't really complain about that, can you? I mean, I like to win money. I like to play games. What's wrong? Why aren't you there now? They're waiting. Anyways, I've been your caster, the judge, and I will see you the next night at cast, which... Friday? I think I cast Friday. Yeah, I cast Friday night, so, see you there.